Here's the thing that makes life so interesting. The theory of evolution claims only the strong shall survive. Maybe so. Maybe so. But the theory of competition says just because they're the strong doesn't mean they can't get their asses kicked. That's right. See, what every long shot come from behind underdog will tell you is this. The other guy may in fact be the favorite. The odds may be stacked against you, fair enough. But what the odds don't know is this isn't a math test. This is a completely different kind of test. One where passion has a funny way of trumping logic. So before you step up to the starting line, before the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, just remember, out here, the results don't always add up. No matter what the stats may say, and the experts may think, and the commentators may have predicted, when the race is on, all bets are off. Don't be surprised if somebody decides to flip the script and take a pass on yelling uncle. And then suddenly, as the old saying goes, we got ourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you into the Rolling Thunder iRacing Series in the Red Line Studios Southern National Motorsports Park 50-lap cash for the dash race tonight. Guys, you joined us here. These guys are just getting ready to qualify. So as we watch some guys roll around the track, we'll see a little bit of the qualifying, and then they're going to jump right into their heat races. So, taking the top four of each heat race, I think there'll be 2 tonight, invert the top 4 in each heat race, and then there'll be a LCQ 25 lap or 25 minutes, whatever comes first. Usually those fly by. But I just want to welcome everybody in, and, it's a beautiful Sunday night, Saturday night. What night is it tonight? Oh my God, I'm so excited for somebody to win some money. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I'm the only one in the booth right now. My producer's having some mic problems, and my other commentator should be here in a couple minutes. So I hope not to, chew up a lot of dead airspace. I don't want to sound like I'm rambling on. As it looks there, like you see the 17 going around during qualifying. That's the 17 of Byers. Unfortunate because and he just takes it into the wall right here. Watch him go. Oh my goodness, that's frustration. I'm sure he wants to win the 100, but yeah, folks, sit down, strap in, and enjoy these qualifying laps. As 19, he's got to get on the brakes heavy.
Well, Charles, I want to jump in here a little bit. I'm sure that from what I understand, my mic is cracking up a little bit there, so I'm going to try to stay sort of in the background. I do apologize for whatever technical issues we got going on here, but I assure you we'll get them squared away very quickly. Probably not tonight during the broadcast, but after this, once I get a chance to go underneath the hood, we'll see if we can't fix everything. But anyway, you're in good hands with Mr. Charles Chooch Oberg.
Yeah, Tracy, I really appreciate that, and you are a great producer, and you find the fixes to the things that need to be fixed relatively quickly. But tonight, it seems like I could hear Tracy. We could hear Tracy on the broadcast, apparently, but Tracy can't hear me. So he's just kind of watching a little green light to know when I come on and off of the air. So he said he could hear me off air. So that's a good thing. Actually, Tracy, you sound pretty good right now.
Okay. Well, hey, look, if my mic starts messing up, Charles, be sure to let me know, and I'll settle into the background, and we'll sit around here until Wesley gets here and shows us how it's done. But right now, I'm not showing anyone on the track. We got essentially 4 minutes left here to go, I guess. And so I guess what we can tell you or throw up here real quick. I know that you were talking with Cody before we went live here, but my understanding is that first place tonight's going to receive $50. Second place will receive $30, and third place will receive $20. So it's going to be a nice payday for three lucky drivers here tonight.
Yeah, and I was watching the qualifying, and you could see the frustration on a couple guys. They didn't hit their marks. They got a little loose or something, and I forgot who it was, the number 17 of Briars. He just drove up into the wall because he knows there's a lot on the line tonight. He wants to do a great job. He wants to put down the best lap he can because this is money. Everybody loves money. So there's going to be a lot of frustration. There's going to be a lot of hard driving. And, Legends always puts on a good show. I'm excited for this one, Tracy. I really am.
Yeah, I am too, Charles. I can't wait to see what we have going on. And I do apologize because I was working in the background trying to get some of these audio issues squared away. But I do know that you and Cody were reviewing some of the notes that we had for this race. So I'm not sure if you can maybe take us back through how this process is going to work tonight, because my understanding is we're going to have maybe one or two heat races and then a last chance qualifier. Is that correct?
That is correct. So heat races, heats are set starting position unless 20 or more cars, but we don't have to worry about that here. They're taking the top four for each heat, inverting the top four in each heat. So each heat will be 10 laps or 10 minutes. We're hoping for the 10 laps because these legends run pretty quick. And the LCQ, last chance qualifier, is going to be a 25 lap shootout or 25 minutes. And that's going to decide your starting lineup for tonight. But I want to give Connor Popplewell, he's the fastest qualifier of the night with a 16.29. That just a blazing speed on that qualifying lap right there. And I don't know if they're working on the starting lineup for the first heat yet, but we should get an update soon.
Yeah, and I'm working with an overlay I'm not very familiar with. So when it comes to trying to do something special with it, I'm not sure that I'm qualified to do this. But even though this right here says the unofficial race results, I do believe this is going to bring up our results for qualifying here. And,
yeah, so there was a little bit of talk about that pre-race too. Is Cody over at Rolling Thunder iRacing Series, he wasn't sure if he was going to, do the bottom of the field first and invert the top four in that class, or he was going to do the top guys first. So there's a little bit of a setup here before the heats to see exactly how they pulled those positions for the heat.
I got you. Okay then. Well, at least now we can see the top 10 lap times that, or how they qualified in order, not necessarily the lap times. And
yeah, they qualified. You have to go all the way to P14 to be in a half a second. So P14 and up are all within a half second. And I know it sounds huge on a short track, but a half second behind on a short track, you can make that up fairly quickly with some decent driving skills. But here we go. We're gridding up for Heat 1 right here, and hopefully we got a rundown of who's in this race. Yeah, so we got Brandon Kramer on the pole, and Robert Eversole in P2. P3, second row, Kyle Klingen Peel, Bryson Duffern in P4 on the second row. P5 is Xavier King. P6, Connor Popplewell. P8, Connor Grinsom. And P9 would be Bradley Pruitt 2. P10, John Robertson, and row 5, I would believe that's race control. Oh no,
Whoa.
What happened there?
Sorry about that. Yeah, we ran out of people. We have 9 people starting, and John Robbins in the 19.
Oh, wait a minute. Our good buddy just joined the broadcast.
Stop, everybody.
Wesley, man. So we got a show for you tonight, dude. We got, as the pace car dips in, so we're ready to hit the Braxton Doers Racing green flag start of the race as Brennan Cranier gets out to a start. So, Wesley, we got some heat races going on before we start the main event. Bring you up to speed. The heat races.
What's going on?
Oh, you got it. You got the notes.
Yeah.
Excellent, buddy. Excellent. I know you came in a little late. I just wanted to keep you up to date. But Wesley, glad to have you here because at the beginning we had a little bit. Mike, as we go in 3 wide, wide in the Legends. We're just getting it. These guys want that money. This is excellent.
Tracy, send me the SDK if you don't mind. I don't know if it's the same one that we use for LFRL. As we got one going around in turn 2. Caution coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Iracing Rolling Thunder Racing Weekend Series. Tonight, Southern National Motorsports Park in Kinley. They're running for $100 to win. And right now, heat race number 1 underway. And currently out in front.
No cautions in the heat. These guys are going enduro style.
That's awesome.
They want to get through these heats as fast as they can so we can get to the main event. We don't want to keep the fans waiting. There's $100 on the line. $50 to first place, $30 to second, and $20 for third. And as you can tell already, guys are going for it.
Working back into the corner, down into turns 1 and 2, the 18 and the 14, and looping around the 14 wheel. Remember, there's no caution, and we're 5 laps to go. Unfortunately, I don't know who they are because I don't see any names on the screen.
Well, that was Brendan Cranier.
Yeah. We're staying green. 4 laps to go. As Daffrin is in the lead. King in second. Klingenpel right there in third. Everybody racing on to the finish here. Thank you, Tracy. I got it, boss. I think it is the same. Keep in mind,
we only take the top 4. Top 4 get by. Everybody else has to fight their way in through the last chance qualifier, the LCQ.
All right, back straightaway. Time running out. They're going to be coming to the white flag this time by, which will be the 1 to go here. Heat race number 1 as they come to the line. 1 to go. Bryson at Daffrin leading. Austin Swinford second. Kyle Klingenpel third. And Connor Popplewell right now. The 4 drivers looking to transfer. Here comes Daffrin working his way now off from the flag stand view out of turn number 4. Checkered flag for the number 18. And Daffrin will win heat race number 1 here at Southern National.
Excellent race, man. Couldn't be more excited. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight. I hope all these viewers have shared their screen, their YouTube. Invite your friends in because this is going to be awesome.
Yeah, Southern National, a very fun racetrack. A track that Tracy Brown and myself go back and remember for many, many years as a kid, even going to the racetrack before even becoming an announcer. Used to go to Southern National, and Bob Hester and Bobby and Mac Lamb operated it. And obviously, you see the results. Heat number 1, heat number 2, getting ready to grid. Southern National Motorsports Park, by the way, is 0.4 of a mile, just shy of a half mile in Kinley, Lucama, North Carolina. It is 17 degrees of banking in the corners, about 7 degrees on the front straightaway, and I think it's 5 degrees on the back straightaway. Let's give you the lineup for heat number 2. Bailey Threet on the pole there, and Dakota Bro on row number 1 for heat number 2. Row 1. Row 2 will find David Palmer and Landon Brown from, of course, the Bailey area, North Carolina. Row 3, Landon Farmer, Austin Swinford. I'm seeing a trend here. Some of our drivers of LFRL running in this event. Row 4, Bradley Byers and Brandon Acree. And that'll be row 4. Final starter is Race Control, and I don't think, Charles, they're running that.
No, that's the eyes above the sky, man. That's trying to keep everybody in line. But the Race Control really is gonna have their hands full with the way these guys are going to get it tonight. This is fun. I'm having a blast. Short track racing at the best, and like you said, this is your local track growing up. I have my favorite out here is Seekonk Speedway in Massachusetts, Seekonk, Massachusetts. So I know what you're saying, man.
Race there.
Yeah, no, excellent, man. I probably raced with my uncles way back in the day, but yeah, this is awesome. This is racing.
God rest his soul, man. My grandpa used to run jalopies whenever he raced back in the day at Seekonk Speedway, Seekonk, Mass. Kind of funny. I got a family from the north and the south. We got Yankees and Rebels. Jokingly, right? My family, mom's side are from Rhode Island and up north, and my dad's from Alabama and North Carolina and Georgia. We're green flag, ready to go in heat number 2 here at Kinley.
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, that community radio restart zone was on fire as they fired through. And before we could even say anything, they were just gunning for that flag as soon as it dropped, man. These guys are fast, and they're going to get it.
Yeah, some of the sponsors, including Redline Studios, the presenting sponsor. Thank you also to Braxton Deweese Racing, sponsoring the All-American 400, by the way. That'll be on Elevated TV tomorrow night, as LSR TV will also simulcast it on CRN. That'll be tomorrow night, I believe, at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The Pro Late Model and the Super Late Model race. Stagger Pro Motorsports for our weather, and as our buddy just mentioned a moment ago, the Community Radio Network, which is my company. Shameless plug. Pardon the pun.
Very nice. Oh, and we got one around.
Oh, look out. Trouble.
Bouncing up through the back of the field. Good thing he didn't gather anybody else up. Everybody else got clean. What's that? The 17 of Byers. Yeah, I thought, didn't he race in? He raced in the last qualifier. So
unless it's another member of the family.
Yeah, he's got a cousin, uncle, or something out here. But yeah, so that American 400 coming up tomorrow. You might see me out there tomorrow if I get some bravery to race around with these guys.
I've announced with you, but I've never seen you drive. I hope it's not like that. Trouble.
That's most of the time I can't drive, but I'm gonna give it my best.
I got you. Well, if you get taken out, or if you decide that, you want to come join me in the booth, man, you're more than welcome to join me tomorrow night. So,
absolutely
tomorrow night,
excellent, man.
One of those crown jewel events. It's the All-American 400 on Elevated TV, CRN, LSR TV. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, 100 laps Pro Late Models and 300 laps Super Late Models. And it's presented by Braxton Deweese Racing. Here they come. Bro. Down on the line with Farmer on the inside. 1 lap to go. Final lap of heat race number 2 here. Charles, as they come to the back straight away.
Brown's in the back there. He's in that transfer spot, but you watch him every corner behind that 29. Look, he's getting closer and closer and just pushing. He wants to get into that transfer spot bad, so he's hoping something's happening. Yeah, look at him. Look at him dive in there. What he's giving the tires are gonna fall off that car by the time he's done. Gets a little loose there.
Check a flag, baby. Check a flag. And I hope I'm saying his name right. Is it Threet? Threat?
Threet. Yeah, Threet.
It is Threet. See, never second guess yourself, right? I said Threet, and I was like, is it right? Is it wrong? But it is right. Threet. So Threet picks up the win.
So Daffer and Threet. Oh, the running order went away. Daffer and Threet, Kling and Peel and Farmer took the top 4 there, I believe. If I have that right, I don't know because the it all went away.
wasting no time, man. Keep her. Come on, Tracy.
Yeah, keep
what
it
you
rolling.
doing to me, buddy?
This is $100 they need to spread out over here. So they're gonna get the this is the last chance qualifier. It's gonna be 25 laps or 25 minutes, but
You sure this ain't the feature?
no, this is a last chance qualifier, man. 25 laps. We just did 2 heats. We got the last chance qualifier to go.
I mean, it says that there's the feature gridding.
Really? Well,
That's what it says. Yeah, they say they're skipping. So listen, let me explain something to you. If we would have had more entries than what we have needed to make the field, then we would have had a last chance qualifier, like a last chance race to make it in.
So just
however,
so you know, it skipped the LCQ, went straight to the feature.
yeah,
okay,
we just
so
got confirmation.
I was just trying to explain that. So basically, the last chance qualifier is not happening. This is the 50-lap feature race about to take place here. So, yeah, this is it, man.
Absolutely exciting. Absolutely exciting.
Here's the lineup. Bryson, Dafford, and Bailey Threet, your heat race winners. They're on the front row. Kyle Klingenpill, Landon Farmer. Row number 2, row 3, Connor Popplewell. Austin Swinford. Damn, I feel like I'm taking a test in English. Colin Grissom and Dakota Brawl. We'll turn in row number 4. You got the rest of the lineup there, my friend.
Yeah, we got Eversole in 9th, Landon Brown in 10th, 11th is King, RC is 12th, Pruitt's 2, the second is 13th, Briers is 14th, Cameron is 15th. God dang it, I missed the restart. I'm sorry, guys. These guys are going so fast.
It's go time here at Southern National. And the Rolling Thunder iRacing Series round number 2 is green. And whoa, look out, baby.
We already got one around.
Every which way but loose. Grissom and others are crashing in. Others involved include Brown. The 18's in the fence. Oh, boy, caution out here. Byers, I'm sorry, that was Byers that crashed in the 17. And Tracy Brown, Mr. Extraordinaire. Cue up a replay. Here is what happened while we're under yellow flag.
And I got to remind everybody.
We might not have it. We might not have it. Tracy, what's going on with you, buddy? We off tonight? I heard that. Well, I had some Taco Bell for dinner, so if I leave the booth, it's because I'm dragging, okay? Right now, I feel okay. And now I feel okay. I was telling Jackie, I said, no, I got a feeling I got to sit down in this chair and start calling the race. All of a sudden, we had Taco Bell for dinner. And I said, all of a sudden, never mind. You know what happens when y'all eat Taco Bell. You know what happens. I ain't going to be any more, rated. There's Grissom's car. And I don't know where the accident happened. I don't think we can show the replay, everybody. We apologize for that. Can't say Tracy Brown didn't try. He tried.
Oh, yeah, he's been doing a great job tonight trying to fix some problems already with his mic and everything. But what I wanted to chime in and say is...
Is your mic still messing up? Is your mic still giving you a pain in the butt?
Oh,
Tracy?
yeah, it is.
I'll tell you, I think I may have either a corrupted OBS profile or OBS scenes.
Or driver.
Yeah, because I've done several broadcasts since then without any problems at all, and to come back in here loaded up and right off the get-go started having issues. So I've already apologized to the audience, but I'd like to tell them once more, sorry about this if I'm not sounding too clear. I didn't have Taco Bell today, but I did have something else.
I love you.
So that I'm not sure if that affected my mic, right? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Looks like 21 Clingfield just took his lucky dog coming around the track to get his lap back, I think, because he drove through that pace truck like it wasn't there.
Thank you for everybody that's watching. Are we live on LSR TV also? Tracy,
No.
Did you set that up?
No, we are not.
Well, we could do that. I was just going to let you know we could do that. I got permission from Chef that we could
Oh,
And
okay.
here we go for another Braxton Brace green
Put
flag
more content
start.
out there. Back underway, green flag. Now, if you notice too, Charles, caution laps count in this race.
I did
and there
notice,
we go.
I
Another
did.
caution is out again. Just as fast as we got back to green, we go back to Grayson and we be crashing. Another yellow. Leadfoot TV. Don't anybody ask me how I feel about Alabama right now. I am PO'd. I can't believe they lost to Oklahoma.
Ooh, 84 just hits the wall with a ton of ooh.
It's almost as if he wasn't even on. You know, it's like he was running by himself into Cyberfield there and just came back on, and there was a wall in front of him.
Yeah, maybe he glitched out or something, an internet connection or something. Let's watch these guys cross back up, and the lights are off on the pace car. Wesley, take us to the start, brother.
And we're back inside my company restart zone when we come back around turn 4. The Community Radio Network CRN restart zone as the pace truck will get ready to drop onto pit lane. I love the fact that they put Southern National, but why do they got to have a damn empty infield, right? It looks like so desolate. It's like empty. We're back under green, and then we go right back under yellow again.
Yeah, that restart
Have you
didn't look
noticed that?
really well.
Have you noticed that, Tracy? Like, I mean, you and I both know Southern National. Normally, like, the infield's slam-packed. Like, I mean, come on.
Yes.
Trackside should be slam full of cars. Trackside parking. It looks like it's empty.
Yeah,
Well, these
I mean,
little
it is
cars
empty.
only
It
need
is
little
empty.
haulers, you know.
I mean, it's graphic things, right? It's the details is what I guess I'm picky about, right? They got a big grandstand. Trackside parking is normally slam full. It looks like we're
Oh, we
racing
went
in the
green
COVID
again.
era again. No, we're still under caution.
Yeah, I think they may be
Oh, they're
trying to
catching
catch up to
yeah,
the,
they're catching to the pace car. Yep. But no, I think these guys offloaded these cars and their pickup trucks out in the
Now we're
parking
coming
lot,
to green. Pace truck just dropped on the pit lane. Now we're back racing again. 37 to go. So far, it's been more caution laps than green flag racing. Somebody's going to win $100 here.
Yeah, the 019 Popplewell, he's sailing away with it right now. So these guys better catch him. You know, that's $50 out there in front of the rest of the field. 3 is right behind him, and Daffrin, and you know, those are the top 3 right now.
So let me clarify, actually. It's $100 purse, correct, Charles? It's 50 to the winner, 30 for second, 20 for third. So the top 3
Yes.
you're in the money, finishing the top 3.
Absolutely, yeah. So they broke it up and gave the top 3 a little bit of the action. And there's the there it is on the broadcast.
There it is. Here comes the money.
Yeah, and then these guys are racing like they want some money. I mean, you know, Thanksgiving's coming, and you know, a little extra money on Thanksgiving ain't bad because it's a little bit more turkey for the table.
Right. Everybody get ready for Happy Turkey Murder Day. It'll be around the corner. And don't forget the famous Thanksgiving Classic at Southern National in Thanksgiving weekend. One of those marquee events. You got the NASCAR, I'm sorry, excuse me, it's not NASCAR sanctioned anymore. You got the URA late model sanctioned South Carolina 400. Then you've got, of course, the Thanksgiving Classic. That'll be coming up this upcoming weekend and next weekend. And I don't know, Tracy, you going to the Thanksgiving Classic? I'm going to try to pop up there, I think. I believe I'm going to try to make the Sunday race, I believe is what my plan is.
Well, you need to make your way between turns 3 and 4 and look for a couple tailgates up by the fence with the perfect view of the track.
Hey, I'm going to bring some sausage and eggs, Tracy. How about that?
Ah, man, that'd be great. Look, my brother's going to be bringing the Blackstone, and it's going to be grilling hot dogs and hamburgers, and anyone's welcome to drop
We
them
got
off.
another caution.
Add some sausage and eggs, and we got another caution on the racetrack as we're 30 laps to go, under 30 to go, 29 remaining. Charles, what happened? We're under yellow again here.
I did not see it. I mean, these guys have all, if you know, we've been
talking about
watching
food.
the back of the field. They've been, food. Oh God, I can't eat any more food. I had steak tips and rice tonight. I fed myself.
Oh, wow, you lucky rascal. That's better than Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm treating myself.
Oh, the yellow car spun out, everybody. If you were watching the replay, you saw it in the back of the pack of the back straightaway. So I think that was Bradley Pruitt or Robert Eversole. And the yellow flag out, but quickly coming to halfway, 27 remaining, back to green. And Rolling Thunder iRacing Series round 2 continues at Kinley. Up in the wall in the back. That was Palmer and Klingenpil sideways as he goes around to the diamond of the corner. Caution out.
Oh, a lot of guys caught up in that. Look at these guys scatter in the back of the field.
That's exactly the word, scattering. Like whenever you cut the lights on in the middle of the night and the roaches decide to run under your refrigerator and hide in the cabinets from the light, you know?
I swear to God, that's where I relate these cars to little beetles or something. You turn the lights on,
Scatter bugs,
trying to get everywhere. Yeah, and this is a great show. You know, I know a lot of tracks do, you know, the high-powered, you know, no governor, kind of an adult thing. You got to be 16 or older. And then they kind of put a governor on them, put the kids in them for a little while. 16 and under, I think they start them at like 8 years old. But this is a good entry level league, and it brings a lot of action and yeah, a lot of families together at these local tracks. So if you haven't checked it out at your local track, make sure you go and check these out, man. The Legends is amazing.
And by the way, they're coming back down to the south. They've been the Legends Pavement Nationals, Asphalt Nationals, have been in Las Vegas, West Coast for the last number of years. And Ron Barfield, Dillon Motor Speedway, is going to be getting the big race in November next year. I'm looking forward to being on the announcing team for that event. As we come back to green, second half of this event underway, 23 to go. Popplewell, Daffrin, Swinford, Threet, and Bro. Now your top 5 as we head to the second half of this race. Hopefully we can see a lot more racing.
The field. Oh my God.
The 14 head in, Kramer into the wall. And the 5 of, is that Brown? Yes, no, it's Pruitt. Bradley Pruitt as well. Man, set up a replay for this. What a hit for Kramer and Pruitt here, Charles.
That was insane. I mean, these two guys got into each other with a full head of steam and just, I don't think they ever lifted. I think they just drove straight into the wall. But yeah, keep her lit.
Another look at it again. Wow. Holy moly, what a hit.
Yeah, those guys may have a headache in the morning. But I've been watching the race. You know, we've been focused kind of on the top, you know, 6 or so. But I've been watching the race kind of towards the middle of the field. Those guys are doing everything they can. All of them want to come forward. I mean, they're racing for money. So that midfield is just gunning for the front. And I think that's what it's a little unpatientness that is getting these guys in a little bit of trouble tonight, because they're trying to come up through the field as fast as they can.
I want to say thank you for joining us, obviously, tonight. The 50-lap $100 purse. That is the big event we're having, the Turkey race, the Turkey Classic going on. By the way, next Saturday, next Saturday we'll be at Sobo, South Boston, with super late models. Don't forget, tomorrow, Elevated TV, CRN, and LSR TV will have coverage of the All-American AI 400, and we got caution out again with 18 to go. In the spin cycle there, that Swinford going around in the 29.
Man, he was running up front, at least in the top 5 there, so before that spin. So that's unfortunate for him. He's going to come through the field again, and like I just mentioned, that middle pack, man, they're dangerous back there trying to get up front.
Remember, we run Sobo next Saturday night with the super late models. We come back after Thanksgiving break on December the 6th with the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. That'll be the late model stocks. Then we have the Eldora Big Money Special. That's going to be on dirt with, I believe, trucks is what I was told they were going to be running. That'll be fun, Charles. And then we also have another one with Hickory.
Amazing.
Yes, sir. Hickory, December 20th. Super late models as we go back to green. Rolling Thunder iRacing Series presented by Redline Studios. And with 15 to go, it is Daffrin in the front, 5th place, bouncing off the wall. Byers actually, correction. He ate the fence, somehow keeps on going. They race to the line with 14 remaining now, Charles, and 1.
Oh, as the 019 looks into the inside, and he might have a run. He might have a run on the inside. He's there. And I think he's going to make it. 18 holding on strong, man. This is a great race. $50. Let's go, guys.
Down to the inside. Here comes now the battle for the finish. Daffrin and Pompowell battle. Caution out, though. Another yellow flag with 13 to go, and it's the 5 of Pruitt spinning again.
Well, I just want to mention, you got to remember, there was only one fast repair, a bunch of wrecks on the field tonight. But the other thing that we got to talk about is, I know it's a 50-lap race, but none of these guys have tires. These are the same tires they qualified and started in. This is what they got. So I can imagine tires are feeling a little slick right now, especially with these things, with all the power being, kind of posi traction in the rear end.
Hey, by the way, don't forget to join us tomorrow night for the virtual All-American 400. I need to call it the real virtual race because I'm understanding there's about a dozen drivers, even Charles Oberg, that might be running that event. Pro late models for 100 laps. The super late models will follow for 300 laps on the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. That is tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Central, 3 Pacific on Elevated TVs, LSR TV, and on the Community Radio Network. We're 10 to go here, Charles.
Yeah, this is coming down to it, man. This is insane.
Coming to the end, man. It's like whack-a-mole. Flying by quick.
Yeah, I was going to mention Leadfoot's taking a little bit of break there for a week or so, but all these series that I'm involved in and we produce it. These guys put on great shows week in and week out. So if you're missing real race in action, tune into one of these broadcasts, guys. We always got something going on.
Caution out with 7 laps to go. Yellow flag waves again. Here's a look of why we are. Pompowell finally getting around Daffrin, and I'll tell you what, Charles, he waited for the right time to do it, and right now he's capitalizing as being the leader. And the laps are winding down as we're under yellow flag. 6, make it 5 to go. We'll try to get a quick caution and go back to green. Here's a replay of what happened. Leadfoot TV, Elevated TV. There's a shot in the wall. The 61 somehow. Bailey 3, the Heat 2 winner. Spinning, everybody split him like it was the parting of the Red Seas out of the Bible.
Yeah, I mean,
the Pharisees went one way and the Palestinians went the other to miss him.
Yeah, absolutely right. And even though these got some pretty, big fender flares on them, whatever. But these guys touch tires, and it's going to send another guy around. I wouldn't say it's open tires, but the tires are definitely out there, and they do rub tire to tire.
So we now get ready for another chance for a shootout whenever they come back to green. Still plenty of racing left to go. Remember, first of 3 attempts, so. Try this again with Pompowell, Daffrin, Brawl, Byers, King. Top 5. Green flag. We're still in the regular scheduled distance. This is the scheduled distance, and 3 remaining here at Kenley. Down the back straightaway. Pompowell got around Daffrin, waited for the right time. Can Daffrin return the favor as he's sideways? He's coming to 2 to go on 4.
52 dives in underneath. The 17's right behind them, guys. These guys aren't giving up with 2 to go.
This is it. Down the back straightaway. They thunder through the 17 degrees of banking off turn 4 to the line. The white flag's in the air. One more left to go. Final time. Someone's going to walk away with $50 as the winner. Connell Popplewell. 3 cars battle for third with Bro, Byers, and Grissom. Popplewell holds on. Daffrin can't get there. Spinning off for the 45.
Oh, my God.
Flag, and Connell Popplewell wins. Connor Popplewell wins here in the Turkey Classic iRacing Special.
And I'm going to tell you, man, Byers back in 4th place, gave it all he had. He sent it in there 3 wide to try to beat out Burrow. It just couldn't get to it. That was an amazing finish. $50, $30, and $20. These guys, they earned it.
Celebrate, enjoy it. And the fun times are about to happen, no doubt, as they are, of course, getting ready to head their way into post-race. Connor Popplewell celebrating as the big winner in the 019. He gets the win over Bryson Daffrin. Daffrin just ran out of time. Dakota Bro holding on there. Bro will finish in the 3rd spot. We're going to talk to them. We got to step away real quickly, though. But first, here's a look at all the results. You see it scrolling on the top of your screen. And there they are now on the big box. It's Connor Popplewell picking up the win over Bryson Daffrin, Dakota Bro, Bradley Byers, Colin Grissom top 5, King, Palmer, Swinford, Kramer, and Threet the top 10. And how about this? There was a chance for 3 attempts at overtime. I know there was a cautions in the race, though, but at the end, Mr. Charles Oberg, they still finished under green flag, 50 laps the distance.
They did, and I want to mention 11th place Farmer, Pruitt 2, Robinson, Landon Brown, Klingenpeel, Eversole, Arke, and those are the 17 positions. Round out the top 17 there. But those guys from the back, they were giving it their all to get up there.
It certainly was, and Connor Popplewell and the trio of podium drivers we will talk to when we come back. This is live coverage on Elevated TV, Leadfoot TV, and CRN with the Rolling Thunder iRacing Series presented by Redline Studios. We take a break, and we are back at Kinley next. Eastern Technical Design Incorporated provides design and drafting services for commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Services include architectural renderings, preliminary plan design, as well as final construction drawings. These drawings include all the necessary structural, building, plumbing, and mechanical electrical plans as required to produce and deliver a finished building and/or structure. This company is proudly owned by LFRL's Tracy Brown. Eastern Technical Design. Contact them today at 252-245-1599 or email them at easterntechnicaldesign@gmail.com. Commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Eastern Technical Design is the perfect plan for your building needs. Back here at Southern National, as the checkered flag has fell in the Rolling Thunder iRacing Series for round number 2 of the Winter Tour. Of course, as always, presented by Red Line Solutions. Tonight, of course, was the Turkey Classic race with the legends Wesley Outland, Charles Oberg, Tracy Brown on production. We go to victory lane and we grab the winner. Congratulations, Connor Popplewell. Got around Daffrin when you needed to. You held him off at the end. I know there was a lot more caution laps than green flag. Were you anticipating that, Connor? And obviously, man, got to give you a round of applause. Congratulations, sir, on the win.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Sorry to Bryson there. I didn't really mean to get into you going to 1 there, but yeah, we got it done. That was a fun race. I want to thank Cody for inviting me to run this series with you all, and you all are a blast to run with.
Yeah, so I just want to jump in, Papa. Well, I mean, that was a hard-fought race, dude, and you definitely earned every dollar offered, $50 to the winner. I just want to ask the question, how are you going to spend it?
I'm actually going to donate it to the church tomorrow.
Absolutely commendable, man. What a great guy.
There you go. Well, buddy, before we let you go, please thank your sponsors, Connor, and obviously picking up the win, sir. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. I just honestly, I want to thank you guys and Cody, everybody else for racing me clean.
That is Connor Popplewell. He will win. Tracy, was you trying to chime in? You had a question for Connor? I know you said you're having trouble hearing us on the mics, but you got anything for Connor? Go ahead, boss. You're the producer.
I was just going to get you to do another hand clap. I mean, that is very commendable to be donating the money to the church there. So if you got the button box handy,
absolutely,
hit it.
Yeah, hit my little button box here. So
yeah, hand clap for the church.
Absolutely.
Amen. Connor Popplewell, congratulations, buddy. Let's grab now second place. Let's grab Bryson at Daffrin. Bryson in the Mobile 1, number 18. You'll settle for second. Nothing wrong with silver. Obviously, Connor Popplewell said, hey, I kind of got into him a little bit. I wasn't meaning to, but that's racing with these legend cars on a track like Southern National, isn't it, though?
Yeah, it was just hard to get into a rhythm. You didn't know when the cautions were going to fall, if you're going to get a long run. I felt good when I was in the front. He got a good start on the initial start and got control of the race. And once somebody gets control around here, it's hard to get the control back. So it was a hard fight to get back to the lead, and he earned it. He got it back, and good job to him.
Yeah, an amazing race. was rooting for these top 3 guys. I mean, all race, all of you did an amazing job. But I asked Popplewell, how is he going to spend his money? $30, man. You earned every penny of it. Also, what are we getting? What are we treating ourselves to?
I mean, I might just save it and hold on to it for a rainy day. I mean, yeah, I just might hold or spend it on iRacing. I don't know. I don't go out and spend much money often, so I just like to just rake in as much money as I can and hold on to it.
Oh,
Maybe
also
buy
a commendable answer, man. That's awesome. Congratulations on second place, brother.
Thank you.
It's your time to thank anybody you have to, all your sponsors.
Thanks to the league for putting this on. Thanks to you guys for broadcasting it. Thanks to my buddy David Palmer for talking me into coming running this. Is actually the first Legends car race I've actually ran in I don't know how many years. I
Oh,
haven't
wow.
drove these cars very often, so it's fun to actually get back in these cars and have some fun.
That's Bryson Daffrin, everybody, and Daffrin will finish in the number 2 position. We're going to grab now the driver of Dakota Bro, and Bro in the number 3 spot. I'll tell you what, that was some wild racing going on around you in the 52, but the Matco Tools entry, Dakota, will pick up 3rd. How you feeling, sir?
Feels pretty decent, honestly. I didn't think I honestly would even be close to remotely being here, like Bryce said himself. I don't run these very often, and ever since the last update, man, they're a little tricky, and I'm actually just honestly floored that I even made it. That last lap was pretty crazy.
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, from your position, being the last paid position, I think everybody was gunning for you. It looked like everybody right behind you just wanted to run you over. I've asked P1 and P2, Popplewell and Defrin, they earned every dollar they had, and so didn't you. So $20, man, $20 for 3rd place. What do we do with $20 after this race?
Honestly, I think it's gonna probably end up in. I hate to say it because it ain't like as good as our leader here, Popplewell, but I guess it's just gonna help pay the bill this week.
That's commendable, man. Popplewell, he donated his money to the church, and that's amazing. All you guys up top, you deserved every dollar you had, brother. I'll give you the microphone and give you a second to thank any sponsors or anybody supporting you tonight.
I want to thank, first of all, my old lady for putting up my BS through the week and letting me do this kind of dumb things here and there and take her Saturday. And then this Tack Out Motorsports legend wasn't too bad. I do want to say heck of a race to the 26 car. He battled me hard in the heat race and held me pretty much in my line all the feature too until he got into Bailey there. And also want to apologize to Bailey. I kind of ran him up a little bit. Bailey's one of my real good buddies. I didn't want to do him quite like that, so I want to give him a shout out. I hate to see his race go down the way it did. Same for the 26. The finish was kind of hectic, though. Daffrin got a little loose in front of me there with 2 to go. Kind of stacked me up into the 17 and Colin Grissom behind him. And he gave me a shove into 3. I didn't think I was going to hang on to it. I did. We had a 3 wide kind of battle there to the lead. So, like I said, I'm honestly surprised with me not running these. I've even done as good as I did. And also, I want to give a shout out to you guys for taking your time out to do this, as well as Cody for putting it on.
There you go, everybody. There's the thoughts of Dakota there. Dakota Bro finishing in the number 52 machine 3rd spot, and that is the podium drivers as they need to head to tech. I know they were told during post-race to head to technical inspection, and that is exactly where they need to be heading right now, finding Mr. Cody Deemers, the promoter of the Rolling Thunder iRacing Series. Don't forget, next week we are going to South Boston for 125 laps for super late models. Don't forget tomorrow on Elevated TV, LSR TV, and on the Community Radio Network, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It is the 2025 edition of the All-American Virtual 400, the Virtual All-American 400 from Nashville, presented by Braxton DeWeese Racing. I want to say thank you again to all of our partners that are a part of the Rolling Thunder Series. Redline Studios, Braxton DeWeese Racing, Stagger Pro, Community Radio Network, and of course, we appreciate all of you awesome listeners and viewers. All right, Charles, your final thoughts, buddy? We pack her up, call it a night. Broadcast done in a half hour. We'll see you next week at Sobo, man. Have a good week.
Yeah, Wesley, man, thanks for joining in tonight and kind of saving the show. We started off a little rough, but we pulled it together at the end, and we watched a really exciting race. Tracy, working with you, and you did the best you could tonight with some diversity you had to get through. But yeah, great race, guys. Thank you to Rolling Thunder iRacing series to let me do this. Guys, have a great night.
Now, obviously, we will. I will be with you in the booth as long as there is not real racing obligation issues, and that has always been my policy. Announcing iRacing, Cody Deemers knows that. Tracy Brown knows that as well. Thanks to Tracy, we're gonna figure out a way to get his mic fixed somehow, some way, and we'll get it all straightened out to bring all of y'all back for the action. Don't forget, keep up with everything going on with the Rolling Thunder iRacing series. It is on Facebook, actually. Give them a like on social media. Hit Elevated TV, LFRL as well. Getting ready for the Pro 5 Challenge Cup in December. Details and more coming for that very soon. And, of course, we'll see you for the All-American 400 tomorrow. And a lot of these same stations are listening on radio. And for that matter, we will be back for Sobo next week. For Cody Deemers and everybody with a Rolling Thunder iRacing series, for Mr. Tracy Brown, producer, director extraordinaire, for Charles Oberg, this is Wesley Outland congratulating Connor Popplewell, the winner of the Turkey Race Classic Legends event at Southern National. Good night.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of Elevated Broadcasting. Elevated TV would like to thank all of our fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.